Good morning, everyone. This is Livia from DOS Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the energy, the current energy. And today's date is the 25th Sunday of April. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we come up with. Okay. Now remember, this is not going to be for everybody. And it's not zodiac sign specific, so it can be for everybody or nobody or half of you. They've been very interesting lately. But anyway, what do we have for the masses for the 25th Sunday, April 2021? The High Priestess. This is somebody that has that sense of just knowing, intuition. This particular card also holds clairvoyance, clairaudience, a medium, could be a tarot card reader. Anybody that has that spiritual connection with the divine. They're gifts. Wow. There's a lot of water here, and she's wearing a necklace that has a seashell on it. Which kind of makes sense. She's ruled by the moon, but it kind of makes sense because the water signs are a little bit mystical too. Usually a lot of intuition. The ship is what I call a clipper ship. And the High Priestess, by the way, is someone who is attuned to the divine, and she can send messages for us, and she can receive those and send them back to us. It can also sometimes mean that there's a secret here that is being hidden. And it can also just be a person as well as the energy. Oh, the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I like this one. It's because she's actually, I don't know if you want to, she's talking to the fish through mind, like telepathy, and this is her way of finding answers. She's asking, just who are you? What do you want? Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a messenger, though. It's not necessarily somebody, I mean, it can be somebody that comes in for fun, but in lightheartedness, childlike. And it could be representing a child. The Queen of Swords. This is ruled by Virgo and Libra. This person is actually holding a bird. She has some kind of scope or a telescope looking through it, and she's sitting on what looks like a gold building, but it's a hot air balloon, because you can tell by the bottom the strings that are hanging. I don't really see the seat of it, but I do see that she's attached to the ground or to the trees, and she has bird feathers for a skirt. I wonder, I think she's thinking above the world, which is kind of similar to this. This is somebody that sits on earth, but most of the work they do is above. And it's kind of the same energy here. Like this person could be looking for a water sign or some kind of, this is somebody that could be looking for a relationship or some kind of information that needs to be gathered before they can, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's procrastinating here. Somebody has, they're not interested, I don't think, at this point. It's almost like there's a sense of boredom or anticipation. Somebody's waiting for the right moment, the right time. The Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. There's confusion about a situation. The Six of Wands. This all seems kind of dreamy. And with the Six of Wands coming up, it's almost as if, I don't want to say, somebody's living in an illusion. They're not being specific in whatever it is that they're wanting to do. And maybe at this point in life they don't know. Maybe this is just somebody that's doing that, that foreground work before you start looking. You're just kind of scoping it out and seeing what all is available out there. Because the Queen of Swords is somebody that she looks at the entire picture before she makes a decision. She's not one that just picks the best thing and dwells on that. She looks at everything that's going on. And it could be everything going on in the world as high up as she is and on an air balloon. It's really interesting. But at the same time, I feel like it's almost like saying that she's in no rush. She's content. It's not about, growth or anything. Right now, she's just observing, trying to relate to. So we have a fish and a bird. The Six of Wands is, somebody here is wishing for, this could be kind of, the way this card reads, it's almost like wishing upon a star, making, picking the right cup. And the cup that this person has is the water cup, or the cups, the Page of Cups. She could be actually, this could be like somebody overlooking a young child. Or a young person, I should say. And it might be through the High Priestess has asked for the divine to look after a child or a young person. Because it's like she's pointing right up at this one. And she's cut through all the fog and the mist, and she can see clearly what needs to be looked after. And this could be like the Queen of Swords. I know she always has that bad reputation, but she's been through a lot. She's very strong. She's seen what the world is really like, and she knows. But it's almost as if somebody's watching over. This page feels like somebody's watching over them, and somebody here could be watching the growth of this child. But whatever it is, it's going to end up being a victory, because the Six of Wands is telling me that internally somebody just knows that this is going to work out fine. It's going to be a victory. Interesting. Another page. Page of Wands. This page has his own eyeglass. Spyglass, I call him. That's interesting. And he's got Toucan Sam, that kind of bird. I'm not sure what that name is, but this is, it looks like a masculine, but the face is definitely feminine. Somebody with brown eyes and curly hair. This could be a young person as well. That's sweet. This almost feels like a protector of this child. It's kind of like a mother figure, if I didn't already say that. It's like she's watching to make sure that nothing gets done wrong. She's going to be patient until whatever this situation is here is cleared and has become a victory. And the Page of Wands is somebody that's more grounded and somebody that could be watching over the whole situation, making sure that everything is good. But I do feel like it's got something to do with either a young person, masculine or feminine, that's being watched over through prayer from the High Priestess, asking for protection. And she could be protecting. But there's this person here. It's like they're going to keep an eye on something here. I'm keeping my eye on this to make sure that it doesn't get out of control again, because there might have been something that was wrong, something that needed to be fixed, something, it could have been anything. With the Cups, it could have been about emotions or love. This is almost like an investigator, a little investigator, somebody that wants to make sure that whatever this call was for divine intervention for this young person, and a mother figure looking after them and watching to make sure they're okay, or protecting as well. They're just waiting patiently, very patiently, to make sure everything goes okay. And it apparently does. There's a victory here. But this Page of Wands, this is somebody that's going to keep an eye on this to make sure it doesn't happen again. That's interesting. The Ten of Swords. Now this card represents, of course, betrayal of some sort. Like they weren't, somebody here wasn't loved. And more likely the opposite. There were some bad words said. But those are like needles, sewing needle, hand sewing needles. They have that little loop on the top, and it's like all of these hands, it's almost like she's being poked and prodded by many people. It's not just one person that's causing the Ten of Swords. It's a lot of people. But remember, it's in the mind, but it can also feel oppressive. Maybe somebody's trying to learn something. Now, the Ten of Wands, though, that always talks about feeling betrayed and being stabbed in the back, or it almost feels like somebody's prodding, poking at this person constantly. It could be one person, but I'm not seeing where this fits. I almost feel like it seems to me like this Page of Wands, this is like procrastinating and waiting patiently, waiting for something to grow. And this is more like, I need to observe here because I need to see what's happening. This is like a fire energy. It's almost like some kind of, because the Page of Wands is usually about messages, written messages, taking notes, but a message that needs to be delivered to somebody that's sad as they're waiting for answers about this situation with this young child. They're just waiting and waiting. It's like there's a fear of a lack of love from somebody. From a mother. This could be the Queen of Swords could be feeling like there wasn't love in this situation. And this person here is the one that needed some kind of help, some kind of blessing, so that they could feel victorious. And it's funny, they both have that bright red hair. It's like a mother-daughter, an older woman and a daughter. Maybe this mother's been self-inflicting these swords, trying to figure out and think what went wrong. I still feel like there was a blessing from the High Priestess asking the angels to watch over this child and protect them, because they can see clearly what needs to be done. But I still feel like somebody here is watching, and it could just be a protector of some sort over this child to make sure that, things don't get out of whack again. Because the 7 talks about procrastination. Somebody needs to make sure they stay on top of this and don't let it happen again. And whatever it ends up being, it does end up coming. There is a victory here. It does work out. But it's almost like this little guy here or girl, whatever, it's like they are steadily watching, and they're going to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Because it would break somebody's heart. This is the 4 of Cups is feeling emotionally not, I don't want to say fulfilled, that's not the right word. This person feels sad because this happened to begin with. So somebody here is going to watch. It's this protector, whoever this protector is. They're watching to make sure very closely that it doesn't happen again, because it would break this person's heart if whatever happened here happens again. And I feel like this is the mother to this daughter, that something happened here. I don't know what it is. Something about love, something about message, the Page of Cups also delivers the message that there's new love coming. There's new love. New love. Not necessarily brand new love, but some kind of new love from like a mother figure. It's almost like we have 2 mothers here that are overwatching a young child. It could be like for one person, it could be the actual mother, which looks to be here. And this person here is somebody that's picking their mind, trying to figure out, how did this ever get out of whack anyway? Why wasn't the mother watching? because she was procrastinating and she didn't want to get everybody involved. But she's going to stay on top of it now, and it's not going to happen again. And this, it broke her heart in a sense that she didn't act on it earlier. But this person here is, there's almost like, with that red hair, it just seems like there's some kind of connection between them two. Unless this is like a grandma or a mother, another mother type figure. It could be like a grandmother. This could be the mother and this could be the grandmother. She's picking her mind trying to figure out what the heck went wrong. Why did they let it get so out of hand? I still don't know really what it is. But there is some kind of, the Chariot talks about doing the work, getting this cleared out and making sure that it stays balanced and clear and that it's not going to happen again. I got to get some clarifiers. That's driving me crazy. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't know where she fits in. The Queen of Pentacles could actually be, I want to say, because it feels like such a grounded energy, and this feels more airy. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is actually this Ten of Swords. So this could be like a friend or another relative helping watch over this child, this young child that's growing up. Maybe she got involved with somebody and thought it was love. I don't know. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. Now the Seven of Cups is choices too, right? But it's choices that aren't clear. If the choices aren't clear, this person here could feel like, here, pick my brain. I've got all the answers. Pick my brain. You know, pick my mind. I've got all the answers. And then there's a balancing, which tells me that whoever the two different, you know, whoever these two are, I'm going to lay this here for now. It's whoever these two women are that are protecting this child. It's like, this is saying that this is not going to happen again. It needs to be, and it needs to stay balanced. And it's like somebody's really taking that to heart, saying, yes, I've got this covered, don't worry. It's like they're waiting for something to grow. No, it has already grown. They're waiting to harvest something. Harvest, or waiting to just waiting patiently. What are these three? Ooh, some kind of truth was revealed. That's why what that High Priestess is, she's hiding something that was not being spoken. But it was finally spoken. Whatever the truth is, she was able to get that out, because whoever the person is that initiated this, which I still think is this Queen of Pentacles up here, I think that this Queen of Pentacles finally spoke her truth about what she sees that is going on with this young child that needs to be corrected or looked at. And she's the one that initiated this prayer through angels to watch after this child, because she probably is she's way down on the bottom of the reading, so she's not like a immediate family member. She could be like, you know, an aunt or a grandma even, something like that. And let's see what we have over here. I think this mother figure was scared, and she started praying and asking for this to be fixed. Please help this child. I procrastinated too long with this situation, and I shouldn't have let it go that long. I should have been watching more carefully, and then we wouldn't have to then this worry wouldn't have to be here. But whatever she did, it is what caused the victory to come through. It is, it is. Let's clarify. The Page of Wands again. The Page of Wands is the one that delivers the messages. They're usually written messages, or in this case it could be verbal, it could be text, whatever the message is, it was revealed. It was spoken about. It's acknowledged. It's a learning. Somebody had to learn a lesson. Somebody here had to learn a lesson. I wonder if it's not this mother figure. Because she's got her back behind her daughter because she knows she's got this, the spirits are watching, the angels are watching after her. They got her back, but Mama's watching her front to make sure it doesn't happen again. And she's sitting here praying that, Lord, please don't let this happen again. I still don't know what it is, though. I could sit here and throw cards all day. I'll try one more for the Page of Cups. What is this about? The Hanged Man, somebody that's been waiting patiently, trying to think things through. So, this mother figure had been waiting to trying to think things through to help this child. And that's why she feels like she waited too long. She procrastinated. And she shouldn't have just sat there and tried to figure it out on her own. She probably she had to communicate to this family figure here that I need your help. There's something wrong with the page of this young girl. There's something wrong with my daughter. I need your help. Can you come? And of course, she does head out and she is balanced so that she was able to get the whole situation back in balance. But this mother figure learned a lesson. And to me, I feel like the lesson was, don't procrastinate when it comes to your children. Don't hesitate. If you feel like something's wrong, get on the phone to whoever this person is, and the two of you can figure it out quicker than waiting so long to figure it out. That's exactly what it feels like. Yeah. Oh. The mother didn't tell anybody that she waited too long. She feels probably ashamed. This is a hidden message here. It's similar to this one. It's like she's feeling shameful. That's why this is here. It's almost like she can't believe she let it go this far. But she's not going to let it happen again. She's going to keep a closer eye on it. Let's clarify this Chariot here. Yes, balance. Balance, balance. So the whole situation is balanced. There's no hard feelings. I don't feel like there's anger. I just feel like there was a deep concern for a child. Because when you see a Page of Cups next to the High Priestess, ding, to me, because these are considered new children, newbies in a sense. On the bottom of the clarifying deck. I bet this mother figure, she's going to start acting like the Emperor. She's going to set boundaries and she's not going to let nothing get past her. This is somebody that puts their foot down. This is never going to happen again. Oh my gosh, it's really an interesting twist, but it's also very, very beautiful. And it could be that this Emperor energy could be both of these ladies. Like they both made